The U.S. capital market, Hollywood, media, intelligence agencies, and retired congressmen all go to China, just like what we see every day in China. Meng Jianzhu, Sun Lijun, and other standing committee members all meet with people from various provinces, counties, and cities through connections. This scene never changes, and it is not complicated at all. The first time, the director of a provincial public security bureau came and met Meng Jianzhu through connections, saying, "I want to be the local political and legal committee secretary, or the discipline inspection committee secretary." When he came, he must have been very humble and polite. "Chief this, chief that." The second time, when they met again, after meeting the chief, they would bring some gifts. The first time, the gifts were all local specialties, some antiques, and some other stuff. The chief said, "Well, put it aside for now," and accepted it. As long as you accept it, it's enough. So they can invite the chief to dinner. When you invite the chief to dinner, you bring your wife with you. The chief's wife will be there too. Next time, it's cash, large bank deposits, and then projects. At this time, the chief will basically tell them, "You should consider become the secretary of the Political and Legal Affairs Commission when you go back." But they won't give it to you all at once, or let you become the secretary of the Discipline Inspection Commission. The chief will say, "I will talk to the provincial party secretary, or the organization department of the Central Committee," which means it all depends on your performance. Next time, who did they bring with them? They brought their own daughters, beautiful daughters, and even nieces. At this time, think about it. Meng Jianzhu sat there, looking at the guy's wife, and when he was toasting, he put his hand on her shoulder and touched her a little bit. Next time, the guy brought his daughter. Meng Jianzhu looked at the girl like this, squinting. "What does this mean?" This shows that you are loyal and that you can be used. Their nieces and nephews are all given as gifts. In this case, if you can do that again, you will be promoted. If you are promoted again, it means you are a buddy. The chief will pick their feet and drinking human milk with you together, right? Then they start to directly put forward conditions. This is a whole set of work, and it happens everywhere. Americans, look at those retired officials, including military personnel, defense personnel, and big business executives, who go to China, and they are exactly the same. The first time they come, they are very polite, and they meet formally, and they sit in 2 rows. The second time they meet, they bring their wives. The third time, they also bring their daughters, and even their girlfriends, and the contract is signed. From then on, anything is possible, and this relationship is inseparable. Then they ask you to do some intelligence work, or sell out the country. That's too easy. "You want me to sell out the country? That's my honor," they said. Basically, the Chinese Communist Party uses the power of the country, the market of 1.4 billion people, and the privilege to give you what others cannot give, to make you a billionaire, a 10 billionaire overnight, and even give you the possibility of a future that you can't imagine. Only the Chinese Communist Party can do it, and no one can refuse or stop it. This is the fundamental reason for the current comprehensive deprivation of the United States.